Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Araba Baya from the Chicago camp, coming at you with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Truth is Coming Out. You know, I got this video where this looked like, he acts like a Jake, man. And, you ask me. He looks like a so-called white man, but I think he might be a Jake. He was talking, and you could tell that he's not in the truth, but he was speaking a lot of what the Bible was saying, it was lining up with scripture, and he was showing that this whole system that we in, that Esau's running, is of the wicked, and it's contrary to the scriptures. Now, this man, you could tell that he doesn't bring out any scriptures in the Bible, but he was speaking parallel with the Bible, So anyway, before I play this clip, I want to read a scripture. I'm going to go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? But this right here is showing that the wicked is Esau, man. He's in power and he's in control. And, everything that's done in this society and that's done in America, aka Babylon, is contrary to the scriptures. And, just look at this video. Check this out. Everything
rotates around the sun once a year. And in that one rotation, there are 365 little rotations representing one day per little rotation, equating to 365 with one large rotation. And 365 divided by 28 is 13. So you mean to tell me that we could equally split a year into 13 equal months, every month having 28 days? The beginning of the month starts on a Monday. The end of the month ends on a Sunday. In a whole defunct. Because you're telling me that September, sept meaning 7, October, oct meaning 8, but it's the 10th month. November, nov meaning 9, but it's the 11th month.
Right.
In December, but it's the 12th month. Decagon is 10. But hold on, what if the end of the year wasn't in December? What if January was the 11th month? Because December would be the 10th, November would be the 9th, October would be the 8th, September would be the 7th. So January is the 11th, February is the 12th, and March is the 13th, the last month of the year. In the beginning of the year is the spring equinox, when everything begins to start growing and renewing, and life begins.
I want to say that lines up with the scriptures, because the beginning of the year is in March, That's around the time that we have the Passover. That's when everything starts, And the Bible talks about a people that speaks contrary to the scriptures. Let's get that. Let's get Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there's no light in them. So this society, he's showing you that everything is contrary to the Bible, and it's also contrary to everything that makes sense, that is righteous. The September 7th, but it's the 9th month. Everything is just upside down and backwards. It reminds me of what they have on the dollar bill, Nodus Oro Seclorum. Order out of chaos. Everything is chaotic, upside down and backwards, and it's done by design. And that's what this man is pointing out here, this brother. So anyway, I'm going to finish letting the video play.
To flourish, wouldn't it make sense that would be the beginning of the year and not December? I don't know, what do y'all think? So is the earth.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty deep. I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 17, verse 15. It reads, it says, he that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. So the elders and apostles that teach us, that's been teaching us the scriptures and the right way to celebrate the holidays, they make them out to be the outcasts. They want to push with Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. And if you say outside of that, if you teach outside of that, then you're a cult and you're against what do they call us? What do they call us? Boy, just escape me, just like that. Ain't nothing but Satan. But anyway, I'm gonna keep moving. I want to go to. Let me go to another scripture. I want to go to John. John chapter 10, verse 10. It says, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. I come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. So that's what happens when the stealing and killing is done, with the society. All of the killings of the so-called black man and Jacob. You look at us destroying our nationality, destroying who we are, destroying our heritage, giving us false narratives and false heritage and false holy days. But that's destroying our people. And that's what this man is all about. That's what the society is all about. It's about pushing their wickedness. When you go into any of the things of the society, any of the holidays, they're totally contrary to the Most High. They're not even close. Job chapter 13, verse 4. It says, for ye are forgers of lies, and ye all are physicians of no value. So the forger of lies, everything that they do is a lie. They say good and peace and safety, and then shortly after that is destruction, man, or is a lie. Everything is upside down. Nothing in this society is ever the way it seems. And the truth is coming out. No longer can they suppress it. Even the non-elect men or the regular people that are not studying the truth can see who the wicked is and who's contrary to the Most High. The truth is coming out. I want to get that scripture. I want to go to 2nd Ezra. I want to go to 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 27. It says, for evil should be put out, and deceit should be quenched. As for faith, it should flourish. Corruption should be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what's happening now. Everybody, if you're a blind man, can look and see the truth of what's going on, man. They can look and see who's destroying this earth and who the wicked is. So we must stay close to these scriptures, brothers and sisters, and we must keep this Bible close to us, Roughly paraphrasing, Isaiah 33:6 says that wisdom of these scriptures are going to be our stability. So we must stay close to that, and we must believe that and have faith, more than anything in these scriptures and what we're reading. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.